Welcome to the Geeks Attic. I'm driving. It's rainy. It's December. My favorite time of the year. My favorite weather. I love it. It's getting dark, rainy, dreary. Star Wars just came out, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So this is going to be very spoiler-heavy talk. I'm not going to really review. I guess it kind of counts as a review. I just want to talk about some stuff that's been on my mind since I've seen the movie. I watched it Thursday, opening night, and when I came out of the theater, I posted a little vlog of before and after The Last Jedi. I wasn't excited when I came out of the theater. I was kind of disappointed, and I know a lot of it has to do with me and the theories and speculation that I've had in my mind since The Force Awakens. That's a problem. I guess that's just the thing when it comes to Star Wars movies. Fans are gonna theorize, speculate, throw out all their random goofy things that they want to see. No problem with that, but the movie's been getting a lot of backlash from fans, and I think most of those fans probably, on these websites where they can put their ratings, I think a lot of them are probably fake. The internet's full of a lot of stupid jerks that want to just be rude and mean for no reason whatsoever. I mean, I've had somebody make a comment on one of my videos a long time ago that says, "Hey, your stuff sucks. Go kill yourself." Like, okay, you probably typed that living in a basement somewhere with your grandma. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I believe people don't like it, but I also believe that a lot of the hate is coming from fraud type people that just create those fake accounts to make bad scores. People that just like to hate because it's popular, or it's because it's not the Star Wars that they want. Because I know there's a lot of Legends people. I'm a Legends guy. I like to read Legends a lot. It's very fun canon to read. But truth is, a lot of those people, I hope you don't get offended here, but you probably will if you are one of them, are titty babies. They like to complain a lot, bitch about things. Odds are they probably didn't even see the movie, but they're complaining about it. Heard the spoilers. They want to spread the spoilers. They want to make up their own reviews after they've heard all the spoilers, just to, to spread the bad news. But my thoughts on it, yeah, I was a little disappointed because of my theories and speculation. But what I didn't like, the humor mostly wasn't what I liked. Daisy Ridley, her acting, didn't think it was that great. It was outstanding in The Force Awakens, I thought. She did a great job. This movie, for some reason, it didn't work for me. Mark Hamill, excellent job acting. Adam Driver, excellent job acting. Carrie Fisher, she did a good job. The other actors, they were all fine, but Mark Hamill stood out, Adam Driver stood out. We didn't get the Knights of Ren that was mentioned in The Force Awakens. We didn't get anything with that. Snoke, we never really got any answers with that. He was so powerful, yet he couldn't see his end coming when that lightsaber started to turn on his desk or his chair. But then again, when I think about it, it does make sense because Palpatine didn't see Vader coming at him and picking him up to throw him off a balcony. Dooku didn't see his head falling on the floor before it happened. So, I mean, that can make sense. The Porgs, surprisingly, I really enjoyed those. Those were really funny. There's some stuff there that would get you to the edge of your seat, like, what's going to happen? Oh my gosh. But it just played out to be a really good joke. Not really too childish. I laughed a lot at some of the jokes. Some of them didn't work. Luke Skywalker, when he gets his lightsaber back, his original blade, he just throws it over his shoulder. Shouldn't have played that into comedy. That was a dramatic moment that we should have had a little bit more drama to it. It was like, hey, this is your blade. This was your father's blade. He could have just dropped it on the ground, then walked away instead of tossing it over his shoulder. And it should have been like a little whistle, like when he threw it over, just to add to the comedy. The Force Visions, between Rey, or forced connection between Rey and Kylo Ren. I enjoyed that. However, I think it would have been better had they had those visions with each other if their eyes were closed. It just kind of seemed weird how they're just like looking after no one. Like right now I'm looking at the street, not looking at you. It might be weird, but hey, if they had their eyes closed, like they're seeing each other in their mind, it would have been better. Because we didn't know if they're actually seeing each other or not in the physical. I don't know really how to explain that either. Luke, his force projection, that was cool. I really liked that, and it kind of played into a little bit of my theory that I was hoping that he was reaching across the galaxy. And when I really wanted him to be the reason that Kylo Ren was feeling that pull to the light. I was wanting Luke to be reaching out to him like, hey, come back to the light. It's not what happened, but Luke was still out in the galaxy projecting himself, which was really cool. I liked seeing Luke with a saber in his hand. Wasn't the green one. I mean, we had the green one and some flashbacks. Would have been cooler to see that in a wider shot instead of so up close. I don't think we saw the hilt. I need to see the movie again. Like I said, I only saw it one time. Yoda, he was cool, but he looked a little off to me. He looked too dark. Didn't look like the Yoda we saw in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, which I know is kind of hard to match a lot of those things exactly, but looked a little off. I mean, I would have been fine, honestly. I would have been fine with a Yoda that was CGI like the prequels. I thought that was a cool Yoda. I mean, yeah, he looked a little bit different too compared to the puppet, but it worked a lot better than that Phantom Menace puppet that they had originally. Yeah, I just need to see The Last Jedi again. I hope I like it more the second time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I will now that my speculation has been laid to rest. And that's just the big... that hurts a lot, you know, going into a movie with all this stuff in your mind. It's like a burden, you know, because you have all these high hopes for something like, oh, Luke's going to be the father. Han Solo's going to be the father. Leia's going to be the mom. Nothing plays out. It's just a bunch of strangers that, you know, about Rey's parents is what I'm talking about. I don't know. Some people were happy with it being some strangers. I honestly think Kylo Ren is lying. Could be wrong. They could be nobodies, but, you know. So we gotta wait until Episode 9 to see what happens, and I plan on not jumping into all the speculation and theories. As much as I don't want to set aside the podcasts and stuff for news and all that kind of stuff, I might try to, just so I don't get caught up in all the hype, you know? It hurts. It hurts the movie-going experience. My wife, she loved this movie. She said it's her new favorite. The people I went with, my sister and brother-in-law, they liked it. It's just like a lot of the hardcore fans, you know, they see it, they're like, I don't know how I felt about that one. And something seemed a little off, but they see it a second time and they're like, yeah, it was better the second time. I actually enjoyed it. Sorry, I keep jumping back and forth between things. Things just keep popping in my head. I'm just going live here. I'm not really going to edit this. Probably going to be a 10-minute video, but the Fathier race, those animals on Canto Bight, didn't like that. That whole Canto Bight sequence really reminded me of Attack of the Clones. That flight through the city when Obi-Wan Kenobi jumps on that droid to catch the bounty hunter. I hated that. I hate that part. That's the worst part of any Star Wars movie to me, is that Obi-Wan flying through the city on that droid. It's so stupid. Even the music sucks. It's got the electric guitar playing. I delete that song. That song's deleted off my Star Wars playlist, the music. Oh, speaking of music, The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, the soundtrack, the theme music, something is off about it. If you really like scores and collect the soundtracks like I do, get all of the main themes, the main title songs, each of them, and put them all in like a little playlist and listen to them. You will hear subtle differences between all of them. The best one is Episode 4, okay, A New Hope. That's the best sounding theme music there is. The worst is Return of the Jedi. There's a trumpet blast. I don't know why why they left that there in the intro, but oh man, it kills me every time. And if you've never noticed it and you listen to it now and you'll hear it, it might ruin it for you. But The Force Awakens and Return of the Jedi, something is missing. It's like right off the bat, there's not that blast sound. It's like they're missing a bass hit or a timpani hit or something. It's missing. But I think that's all I'm going to talk about now. If something new comes to my mind, I'll do another video after my second viewing. But I'm going to go ahead and focus on the road and keep driving. So, if you didn't like the movie, and if you are planning on seeing it a second time to, now that the speculation's been laid to rest, let me know. If you saw it a second time and you still hate it, let me know. Have a good one. You know what else is annoying is people complaining about Star Wars being the Force Awakens. Oh, it's too much of the same. It's too much of the same. Then you get The Last Jedi that's different, and people are like, oh, that's too different. That's too different. I think we've been through that before with the prequels. Star Wars people are a bunch of babies when you really think about it. And about the Legends fan, I said some stuff. I'm a Legends fan. They just want Legends to continue, which I don't blame them. I think Disney Publishing should keep going, or Del Rey, whoever wants to publish these Legends books, should definitely keep that going. That's more money in their pocket. It's not going to be difficult to keep them separate. Just put a Legends banner at the top like they do now with all the reprints. That would be fine. I enjoy the Legends canon just as much as the canon. There's a lot of crap in the Legends canon that I've read that I'm like, why am I still reading this? Because there are a lot of good books too. Just like the canon books. There's some crap. Just like I think the entire Clone Wars is crap, but it's canon, and Legends people love the Clone Wars. The cartoon show. To me, it sucks, but they love it. I don't get it, but it's canon. I guess it's part of their canon too. That's why they love it, but I don't know. I'm just some idiot talking in my car into a camera. If I don't talk at you again soon, have a Merry Christmas.